Pathophysiology tips for nursing students and pre-nursing students, of course. So 100%, my number one suggestion for pathophysiology is to use the silver bullet study system. Because the first thing you have to know about any pathophysiology disease process that you're studying is actually not what is the pathophysiology. It's what is normal physiology. I still remember way back in the day when I took my pathophysiology class, which happened to be a prereq for my accelerated bachelor's of nursing program. And I learned this because we were studying cancer, and I had such a great professor. She made sure that we understood the process of mitosis, of all things. Mitosis, cell division, we're learning about cancer. Why are we reviewing mitosis? But then she turned it around and said, the problem with cancer is two things. The cancer cells are either being told they should go through mitosis faster, more rapidly, hitting the gas pedal, so to speak, or the brake pedal that tells the cells, stop doing mitosis, is broken. And I was like, aha, that's actually really easy to understand. And it doesn't matter where in the body the cancer cells are occurring, what organ or system, it's always the same root cause. And I think this is one of the many experiences that helped me develop the silver bullet study system, especially after working with students for 15 years as a professional nursing tutor. It's this idea that step one, once you know what normal is, then you can move on to step two, which is what is broken or changed. And having that foundation of step 1 and 2 makes predicting the symptoms so much easier, because you can stop just trying to memorize them and getting them mixed up and forgetting them and all those things. Now, when you get a test question about cancer in the liver versus cancer in the brain, it doesn't really matter as much if you've studied those particular cancers, because you know that regardless of where in the body the cancer is occurring, you've got one of those two problems happening. The cells are dividing too fast, or there's no brake to prevent them from dividing. And if you've got both problems together in a cancer, guess what? It's going to be a worse, more severe cancer. And then the symptoms are just depend on what the body organ is in addition to that. Like if it's a liver cancer, you're going to have additional liver symptoms. And if it's brain cancer, you're going to have neuro symptoms. That's step 3 of the silver bullet study system, by the way, is being able to use step 1 and 2 to predict those symptoms. And then step 4, we say, how do we deal with it? What's the nursing care? What's the medical care? And you just got to tie it back to the previous 3 steps. To tie back to step 2, is there something we can do to slow down the mitosis or reinstall the brake pedal? And in fact, chemotherapy works because of this. It damages the cells so that cells that are right in the middle of mitosis when the chemo is being administered are more likely to die because they can't repair themselves. And since cancer cells are replicating more quick, guess which cells are most likely to die? Make sure to follow for more nursing school study tips.